I'll put the camera up a little higher. Yeah, but not at the right height.
Dandava, Maharaj. Dandava, Prabhu.
Vivo!
Hare
Krishna.
Oh, Hare Krishna.
It's
Very
spring,
nice.
springtime.
Spring.
Springtime.
Happy to see you, Maharaj. Happy to see you.
Yeah, you
Prabhu.
also. You look like a snowman. Snowman, you know?
Ah, snowman, yes. Iceman.
Iceman.
How are you, Maharaj?
I'm okay, Prabhu. Everyone there good? Is everyone good? Yes.
Okay, very good.
Kanapriya Didi.
I can't see you. Anybody?
You can't see us? Really?
Oh, there you are. There you are.
You disappeared?
Everyone's.
Yeah,
Yeah, everyone was all blank. No, I can see you. I wasn't sure. How are you? I like your background, Maharaj, in the
Thank you.
meadows.
Yes, that's compliments of Krishna Kesava.
Yeah.
So you're the
So-
all-purpose mom today.
I am, or grandmom, should I say? Yes.
Okay.
So I'm having to do some duty. So I'm listening in, Maharaj, but I'll be traveling a bit, I think.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah. How are you, Maharaj? Are you keeping
Everything
well?
good? Yes, everything's good. You look good also.
Yeah, I'm very well.
Okay.
The sun, the weather here is much better, which always puts a smile on people's faces.
Okay.
The sun's been out. It's much nicer.
Haribol, Uma Devi.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Maharaja.
Hello, Stevie.
Okay, Dandavad Pranam Maharaj. Dandavad Pranam Maharaj, Dandavad Pranam Prabhu.
Dandavad Pranam.
I can pick some flowers. If anybody wants any flowers for their altar, there's some flowers back here.
It looks very nice.
Wherever the sadhu is, the flowers grow year round.
How is the weather there?
Oh, it's
in
crazy.
Princeton?
We might get, it was like 48 this morning at 6 o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
And it's going to be 19 tonight. And there might be some snow.
Snow?
Snow, they're saying, yes. All eastern, northeastern US is going to get snow,
Oh wow.
but we might just miss it. I might
Yeah.
get just a few flakes, snowflakes. Let's see. I think after this, it'll start to become spring.
Mm. Yeah.
Winter's last punch.
Yeah.
You also? No.
No, it's been a bit cold here, but the
Cold.
last couple of days we've actually had the sun's come out, which has been really nice. Still, we have to have jackets and things, but sometimes this January, February, March can always be
Right.
the worst, you know.
In like a lion, out like a lamb, we say. Huh? Do they have that saying there?
In like a lion, out like a lamb. Yeah, I've heard that
Mar-
before.
March, yeah. Because it comes from February and then
Yeah.
it goes to April. Huh? April
Yes.
is the beginning of spring,
Yeah.
so it's more lamb-like. But February can be very nasty,
Yeah.
so March is in between. You have are you going to show on the screen, share the screen? Oh, okay. Krishna Kesaro brought his mouse, so we could do everything. Okay. So page 38, huh? Or do we have kirtan first? I have kirtan first. All right, who's going to lead the kirtan? You want to?
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudhi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Shri
Jaya
Krishna
Shri Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Prabhu
Nityananda
Nityananda
Shri
Shri Advaita
Advaita Gadadhara
Shri Vasudhi Gaura
Gaura
Bhakta
Bhakta
Vrinda.
Vrinda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudhi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya
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 Shri
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 Krishna
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 Chaitanya
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 Prabhu
Prabhu
Nityananda
Nityananda
Shri
Shri
Advaita
Advaita
Gadadhar
Gadadhara
Srivasadi
Srivasadi
Bhakta
Gaura Bhakta
Vrinda.
Vrinda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya
Jaya
Shri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Prabhu
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 Nityananda
Nityananda Shri
Shri
Advaita
Advaita
Nityananda
Gadadhara
Gadadhara Srivasadi
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Shri
Jaya Shri
Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
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 Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
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 Krishna
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 Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Nitya Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitya Gaura Haribo,
Nita Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nita Gora Hari
Nitya
Bol.
Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitya Gaura Haribo,
Nita Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nita Gora Hari
Jaya
Bol.
Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya
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 Gurudev, 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 Jaya
Jaya
Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya
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 Jaya Gurudev,
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 Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jai Srila Prabhupada, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Jayadev, Srila Santa Maharaj ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai Jai Giri Govardhan ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai Samveda Bhaktivinoda ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai glory to the worldwide devotees ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai Go Premanandi. Hari
Hari
Hari.
Bol.
Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Sripad Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj ki Jai.
Jai.
And Jai Ananda Prabhu and Ananditya Didi and Bhagavati Didi and Priyatami Devi Didi and Priya Darshini
Yeah.
Darshini Didi and Uma Didi and Kanapriya Didi and Krishna Keshava.
Aye,
Did you see down there?
Huh?
It was the biggest joke the whole time. It was saying
Hola,
Brahma
él
is
habla
all-
por ahí.
Nice.
Él habla. Está atrás de ti.
That was a joke.
Did I miss somebody? I missed the dog.
Lakshmi.
Lakshmi.
Lakshmi, okay.
Bhakti dog.
Okay, page 38. Vandana.
Bandana, sí, bandana. Aquí está en las 5.
Okay. Vanteham Sri Guru Padakamalam Sri Guru
Vaishnavan
Sri Rupa Sagrajatam Sahajanatam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadvadutam Parijana Krishna Chaitanya Sri Radha Krishna Sahajana Om Agena Tasmai Puja Shri Guru Vandita Mahava Purya Paraya Parampara Prachalita Prayamurtite Bhakti Nivritam Samratam Vande Guru Ananta Surya Gorvadistas Purgam Guru Ganayakam Shitya Samastavedam Nirupapadanam Govinda Vidam Varatam Bhaktam Sudhatam Vande Vishwatam Bhagavad Premno Devam Satyam Sukanyam Balaskam Sandranam Vairam Shri Siddhanta Vidam Srivasiddhasitam Saraswataram Vande Tam Sridhara Shri Siddhanta Saraswati Vinito Bhato Madhurita Yoga Sankirtanale Mayavada Yoga Krishna Prema Rupam Namo Vibhuti Chokaya Gorangri Radha Baba Vande Bhakti Sridhara Bhakti Sasadani Gauravadas Krishna Vaishnavaya Vande Jagannath Hemande Vaishnava Vanchakalpa Deepa Sindhu Patita Vaishnavi Panchatattva Krishna Bhaktarupa Sarupakam Bhaktavatam Namami Bhakti Sarupakam Namo Mahavaya Krishna Prema Krishnaya Krishna Namne Gaura Jayatam Sarupakam Mahamandam Kirtati Matsarvata Radhabada Divya Nujjana Srimad Radha Sri Gandha Srimad Rasa Vansi Mata Karsani Gopinata Vindayai Tulsi Vyayai Krishna Vatanat Ramataguru Guru Jai Saparikashi Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Jai Srila Prabhupada, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Acharya Dev, Srila Shanta Maharaj Ki Jai, Jai Srila Govardhan Ki Jai, Jai Samaveda Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai, Jai Gaur Premanandi Hari 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 Jai. Jai Gaur Purnima Ki Jai. Coming up, Adivas. Umadevi.
Hare Krishna.
Haribo. Can you chant Yasamadinanda for us? Let's see what page is it on? 16.
Yasomati Nandana Brajabara Nagara Gokula Ranjana Kana
Yasamati Nandana Rajabaranagara Golaranjana
Yasomati Nandana Brajabaranagara Gokula Ranjana Kana.
Yasomati Nandana Rajabaranagara Gokularanjana Kana
Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Kaliya Damana Vidana.
Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Kaliyadamana Vidana
Amala Harinam Hamiya Vilasa.
Amala
Harina Namiya Vilasa
Amala Harinam Hamiya Vilasa.
Amala Harina
Namiya
Amiya
Vilasa
Vipina Purandara Navina Nagara Bora Vamshivadana Suvasa.
Vipina Purandara Navina Nagara Bora Bansi Vandara Survasa
Braja Jana Palana Surakula Nasana Nanda Godana Rakuyala.
Rajajana Palana Surukula Nasana Nanda Govana Rakoyala
Govinda Madhava Navanita Taskara Sundara Nanda Gopala.
Govinda Madhava Navanita Kaskara Sundarananda Gopala
Yamuna Tatachara Gopi Vasanahara Rasarasika Krupamoya.
Yamuna Tatachara Gopi Vasanahara
Rasarasika Kripamoya
Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara Bhakuti Vinoda Hasraya.
Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara Bhakti Vinodasraya
Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara Bhakuti Vinoda Hasraya.
Sri Radha Vallabha
Vrindavana
Natavara
Bhakti Vinodasraya
Yasomati Nandana Rajavara Nagara Gokula Ranjana Kana.
Yasomati Nandana Brajo Varunagara Gokula Ranjana Kana
Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Kaliya Damana Vidana.
Gopi
Paranadana Madana Manohara Kaliya Damana Vidana
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Ramo,
Rama,
Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol,
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura
Hari
Hari
Bol,
Bol,
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Chandra Hari Hari Bol.
Oh, Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Om Devi Ki Jai.
Jai.
Okay. Ariyanandaji, what do you want to say?
¿Cuál quieres cantar? ¿Cuál quieres cantar?
Si el gurú hasta acá o otra, no, I don't know. Si el gurú,
Sri Guru, Charana, Pavan, Padma,
yes,
Guru Vastaka.
sí, Sansara Dava.
Okay, page 45. Huh?
45.
This, yes, Prabhu, this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Sansara Dava Nanadida Loka Tranaya Karunyange Nagenatva Pratasya Kajana Gunana Bhaja Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda. Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda.
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Paditramayan manasorasena
Mahaprabhu
Mahaprabhu
Kirtana
Kirtana
Nitya
Nitya
Padidyamadyan
Padidyamadyan
Manasorasena
Manasorasena
Romanchakan Sparutarangavayo Vande Guru Sri Sharanaravinda
Romanchakam Sukarangavajo Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Shri
Sri
Charanaravinda
Charanaravinda
Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Vande Guru
Vande
Shri
Guru Sri
Charanaravinda
Charanaravinda
Vande
Vande
Guru Shri
Guru Sri
Charanaravinda
Charanaravinda
Sri Vigrahara Dana Nityanana Singaratan Madhira Majanado
Shri
Sri
Vigraha
Vigraharadhana Nityananda
Singharatan
Vingaratan Mandira Majanado
Yutasya Vastan Chantin Yunjatopi Bande Guru Sri Charanaravindan
Iktasya Bhaktam Chamaniyatopi
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Bande Guru Sri Charanaravinda Bande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Shri
Sri
Charanaravinda
Charanaravinda Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru Shri
Sri
Charanaravinda
Charanaravinda
Chaturvida Sri Bhagava Prasada Savana Tritan Hari Bhakta Sangha
Chaturveda Sri Bhagavat
Bhagavan
Prasada Sadhana
Hari
Tritan Hari Bhakta Sangha
Iktaiva Trikting Vayata Sadeva Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Bhajata Sadaiva Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Bande Guru Sri Charanaravinda Bande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Vande Guru
Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Vande Guru
Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Sri Radhika Madhava Yora Para Madhurya Leela Guna Rupananam
Viradika
Radhika
Madhavyo
Madhurya Leela Gunarupanam
Pratisana Svadana Los Lupaya Bande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Pratisana Svadanalo Pasya Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Bande Guru Sri Charanaravinda Bande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Nikunja Juno Rati Kelisi Jai Jajali Virjuti Pesania
Nikunjayo
Nikunjayo
Radhikelisi
Ratikelisi
Jayali
Jayali Jyotirapicaniya
Tata Tridasja Ativaslabhaja Bande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Tatra Didaksha Rativalabhasya
Vande Guru
Sri
Sri
Charanaravinda.
Sasadari vena samasta chastrai utastata bhavyata eva satit
Sadari Vena Samastu Vasadvi.
Kintu pravurja priya eva tasya Bande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Kintu
Prabhurya Priyaiva Tasya. Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda.
Bande Guru Sri Charanaravinda Bande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Bande Guru
Vande
Sri
Guru Sri Charanaravinda.
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Sri
Sri Charanaravinda.
Jaja Prasada Bhagavad Prasado Jaja Prasada Nagati Kutopi
Jaja
Prasada Bhagavat Prasada
Bhagavat
Yasya
Prasada Yasha
Prasada
Prasada
Bhagavad
Nagati Kutopi.
Jayastu Vasta Jaya Sasi Sanjam Bande Guru Sri Charanarabindam
Jaya Shri Sandhya.
Vande Guru
Vande
Sri
Guru Sri Charanaravinda.
Bande Guru Sri Charanarabindam Bande Guru Sri Charanarabindam
Vande Guru
Sri
Sri
Guru Sri Charanaravinda.
Vande Guru
Vande
Sri
Guru Sri Charanaravinda.
Srima Guru Rastakangeta Ushai Prame Muhurtem Pratati Prajanat
Srimad Guru
Srimad Guru
Rasakangeta
Rastakangeta
Namo Te Bhagavate
Pratati Prayanta.
Chastena Vrindam Banavasta Sacha Sevai Balaja Janu Sonateva
Yastena Vrinda Banavata Saksha
Sakshat
Deva
Devaya
Balaja
Jana Sonateva.
Bande Guru Sri Charanaravinda Bande Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Bande
Vande
Guru
Vande
Guru
Sri
Guru
Sri
Sri
Charanaravinda. Bande
Charanaravinda.
Vande
Guru
Guru
Vande
Sri
Sri
Guru Sri
Charanaravinda.
Charanaravinda.
Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva
Jaya Guru
Jaya Guru Deva,
Guru
Jaya Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Jaya Guru.
Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva
Jaya
Jaya
Guru
Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Jaya
Jai
Guru
Jai
Deva.
Gurudev 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 Jai Jai Gurudev
Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya
Jai
Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev 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 Jai Jai Gurudev
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga
Nitai Gauranga, Nitai
Nitai
Gauranga.
Gauranga Nitai Gauranga
Nitai Gauranga,
Nitai
Nitai Gauranga,
Gauranga Gaura Hari.
Nitai
Nitai
Gauranga,
Gauranga, Gaura Hari.
Nitai Gauranga Gaura Hari.
Nitai
Nitai Gauranga,
Gauranga,
Gaura Hari.
Hare Gaura Hare.
Hare Hare, Gaura Hare.
Hare Hare Gaura Hare.
Hare Hare, Gaura Hare.
Hare Gaura Hare.
Hari Hari
Hare
Gaura
Hare, Gaura
Jayo
Hare.
Sachinandana, Jayo Sachinandana,
Jaya
Jaya
Sachinandana
Sachinandana, Jaya
Jayo
Sachinandana,
Sachinandana, Jayo Sachinandana,
Jai
Jaya
Sachinandana, Jai
Sachinandana, Jaya
Jayo
Sachinandana,
Sachinandana, Gaura Hare.
Jai
Jaya
Sachinandana, Gaura
Sachinandana,
Hari.
Gaura Hare.
Hare Gaura Hare.
Hare Hare,
Gaura Hari.
Gaura
Jayo
Hare.
Sachinandana, Gaura Hare.
Jai
Jaya
Jaya
Sachinandana
Gaura
Sachinandana, Gaura
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama,
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama
Hare
Hare Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Nitai Gaura Premanande, Hari
Hari,
Bol.
Hari Hari
Srila
Bol.
Bhakti
Vivo,
Puri Maharaj ki jai, Bhagavato ki jai.
Jai.
Okay, let's see. Uh,
Srila Bhakti Niskama Shanta Maharaj ki
Jai.
jai.
Okay, page, let's see. Page 29. Sri Guru Kripa Bindu. Huh? Do you know this one?
Keep moving, Lodija.
Who knows this one?
Esta está aquí.
Page 29.
29. Ah, 29.
Page 20 now, you know.
Puri 29.
It's being very weird.
It's going crazy. Huh?
Yeah.
Today,
yeah,
Papa
really crazy.
Bindu.
Puri de Kripa Bindu Día. ¿Qué página es?
29.
Canta.
Okay.
Cántala con voz fuerte para que se escuche.
Want me to sing along?
Gurudeva kirpa bindu dija koroeda se trina pesa tidina.
Gurudeva Kripa Bindu Diya Koroeda Se Sinapeksheya Tadina.
Sakala sankhane bolo dija koroni yamane sirpaki. Sakale samana kiste sakati deonata yata yata.
Sakale Samana Korite Sakati Devanata Yata.
Sabe tu paivo harinama suke aparada jabeata.
Tabe Tangaivo Orinam Asuke Aparada
Sabe no kirpalu jae jana kirtayaho ibenata.
Kabe
No Kripa
Lobhyai
Jaya Kita Venata.
Sakti Dina Miyati Dina Koramore Atma Sata.
Sakti Buddhina Adiyati Dina Koromore Atmasata.
Jayata vichare kichunai pai tomara karuna sara.
Yoga Vishare Kichunai Pai Tomara Karuna Sara.
Karuna hoile kandiyata sira prananara kiva.
Karuna.
Andiya Pranana
Jai Jai Guru Deva, Jai Jai Guru Deva, Jai Jai Guru Deva, Jai Jai Guru Deva, Jai Jai Guru
Haribo. And who would like to sing about Nityananda? Bhajan Nityananda. We can have Parama Karuna. Do you know that one? Page 68. Nityananda and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, both in one song.
I'll sing it, Maharaja. Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana Nitai Gora Chandra.
Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana Nitai Gora Chandra
Sabha Avatara Sarashiromani Kevalaya Nanda Kanda.
Sabhavatara Sarashiromani Kevalaya
Nanda.
Bhaja Bhaja Bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudridha Vishvasa Kori.
Bhaja Bhaja Bhai
Chaitanya
Nitai
Sudhira
Vishvasa
Kori.
Vishaya Chadiya Serase Majia Mukhe Bala Hari Hari.
Vishaya Shadiya Sekase Madiya Mukhe Bolo Hari
Hari.
Dekha Ore Bhai Tribhuvane Nai Emanadaya Ladata.
Deke Ore Bhai Bhuvane Nai Emanada Jaladata
Pashu Pake Jure Pashana Vidare Suniyara Gunagata.
Pashu Pake Jure Pasana Vidore Suniya Raghunagata
Samsare Majia Rahili Podiya Sripade Nahila Asa.
Samsari Madhya Rohini Padya Depadena Hilasa
Apana Karama Bunyaya Samana Kahaye Lochana Dasa.
Samsare Madhya Rohini Padya Depadena Hilasa
Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana Nitai Gora Chandra.
Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana Nitai Gora Chandra
Hava Avatara Sarashiromani Kevala Ananda Kanda.
Sabhavatar Sarashiromani Kevalaya
Kanda.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Nitai Gaura Haribo, Nitai Gaura Haribo.
Nitai Gaura
Gaura
Haribo,
Nitai Gaura
Haribo,
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 Nitai
Nitai
Gaura
Gaura
Haribo.
Haribo.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Nitai Gaura Premanandi, Haribo.
Haribo.
Okay. Any other bhajan anyone wants to sing?
Maharaja, vaya juremana anindita,
Okay.
vaya juremana.
Page 96. Where's your feet?
It died.
Oh,
And then it will start messing you up.
it's okay.
Vaya juremana. Aquí está en la 75.
Go ahead.
Vaya Huremana, Srinandanandana, Avaya Sharanara Vindare. Vaya
Huremana, Srinandanandana, Avaya
Sharanara Vindare.
Vaya Nama Satsange, Taroe Baba
Sindure.
Matavari Sana,
Edina Jamani Parece Vinu Kripana Durajana Chapalastu Balagire. Vajahana Putra Parijana Itekia Paraditire. Kamala Gala Jala Jivana Kalamala Vayahu Hari Payanitire. Puyana Sakijana Manivedana
Sri Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hari Hari Om. Hare Krishna. Okay, thank you very much. Now we'll go to Prapanna Jivanamrita. Page, let's see, I got page 120, the last sloka in that chapter. Seventh chapter, page 120. Yeah, there it is. Missed it. One down. There you go. Well, 120. Last sloka. Yes. No, last sloka.
This is it.
No, the last one. Go down a little bit more. There you go, right there.
Just English.
The end, the bottom.
This is the
Yes,
Okay.
that's the one. Anjayo Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivraj Kacharya Astotara Sata Sri Sripad Bhakti Raka Sridhara Swami Maharaja ki.
Jai.
So Iti Prapanna Jivanamrita Sri Bhakti Vanchanamritan Targata Atma Nikshepa Napa Nama Saptamo Dhyayaha. Thus ends the seventh chapter. Full self-surrender, words of nectar from the devotees, and life nectar of the surrendered souls, positive and progressive immortality.
Así termina el séptimo capítulo, la plena entrega del ser, el néctar de las palabras de los devotos, del Sri Prapanna Jivanamrita. Ahora vamos a estudiar el capítulo 8, que se titula El néctar de las palabras de los devotos.
Right. Okay, next chapter. Chapter 8. Sri Bhakta Vachanamritam. Bhakta Vachanamritam. Vacha, vacha means the words. Huh? When you hear Sri Sutta Uvacha in the Bhagavatam, you say Sri Sutta Uvacha means Sutta Goswami said. Vacha means said or say or words. So Bhakta Vacha Namrita. Amrita, that is nectar. So the Vachanamrita are the nectarian words. And Bhakta means the nectarian words of the Bhaktas, or the words of the devotees. So these are the nectarian words from the devotees, or the words of nectar from the devotees. Karpanyam. Karpanyam means Surrender and humility. Bhagavan Raksha Rakshaivam Arta Bhavena Sarvata Asamordvadaya Sindur Ade Karunya Vaibhavam Smaratam Savisheshena Nijati Socha Dikshatam Bhaktanam Ati Bhavastu Arpanyam Katyate Budai. O Lord, please protect me. Such an internal sense of heartbreak in the devotees, which causes the remembrance and love in all circumstances of the extension of grace from the unequaled, unexcelled ocean of compassion, Srihari, and which characteristically causes them to ever remember their feeling. A most lamentable destitution is known by the learned as Karpanyam, surrender in humility. You want to read it in Spanish? Do they?
Yes, Maharaj. Oh Señor, por favor, protégeme, protégeme, protégeme. Se le conoce como Karpanyam, la entrega con humildad a ese sentimiento de angustia abrumadora que genera en los devotos bajo toda circunstancia. El recuerdo amoroso de la gracia dispensada por el inigualable e insuperable océano de la compasión Srihari y que motiva que ellos recuerden siempre su posición de necesitado.
Karpanyam. This word Karpanyam is one of the 6 limbs of surrender. Surrender and humility. Who are we? Huh? Who are we? We are a very tiny part of the universe. So to remember our humble part in the universe, our humble position. And realize that who are we, what we can do. We are a humble part. Krishna is God, he can do anything. But we are a humble part. And therefore, what can we do? We can only surrender. We must surrender to him. Is it so unreasonable? Is it asking too much? The only sane thing to do, no? If we are sane and understand things properly, then it is all we can do. Namaste, Teresa.
Namaste. How are you?
Okay, good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Hi.
So, Karpanyam. If we understand things properly, automatically we will surrender in humility. It is only those who do not have a proper conception, misconception, who do not have a proper conception of things, or absorbed in the misconception of this world. And they are pushed on by other people will have the same misconception. It's called Maya. We have a misconception because those around us also have a misconception. And they are pushing us in the direction of misconception. Proper conception means to understand this. I am very tiny, and we are in a big universe, something bigger than ourselves. And we are not the Lord of it all. There is a Lord. It's going on somehow, but we are not the controllers of that. We are not the directors of that. We are not the only intelligent being in the entire universe. There is some brain behind the universe. When Srila Prabhupada explained that you see the planets, they are going, you know how fast they are going? Thousands and thousands of miles per hour. Do you see them colliding? Is there ever any accident with the planets? They go around, no accident. Huh? Millions and billions of years they are moving across one another. What? Like that. No accident. Then how is it possible? You drive in the street and there's some accident. No. Few cars, bound there be some accident. But in the universe, there's no accident. You think they are not intelligent drivers? We are intelligent drivers and we're getting in an accident, but they are super intelligent. So they can go very fast and not get in any accident. But not by chance. By chance, in billions and billions of years, they must collide. It was only chance. So there's intelligence there. The demigods are controlling the different planets. The Vedas believe that the sun is intelligent. What's his name? Surya. Surya. Surya Dev. And Earth is Bhumi Dev. Moon is Chandra Dev. All are intelligent beings. Otherwise, how they can drive their planets like that so quickly without any problem for billions and billions and billions of years? Not possible. It was only by chance. Newton also understood this. Isaac Newton, who came up with the laws of gravity, he can understand that how the planets are moving, but they're not getting in any difficulty. There must be a guiding principle, a guiding intelligence behind it all. Otherwise, not possible. So an intelligent person must understand this. Come to understand in this way. But the problem is, so-called intelligent persons, none of them are talking about it that way. They all talk about it as if it's all just happening by chance. And so what are the common people supposed to do? They hear all this stuff coming from the big scientists who are sending rocket ships to the moon and so forth. And they think, oh, that must be true, what they are saying. But it makes no sense. If only a little bit of thought is put into the whole thing, we can recognize. And if we read the ancient astronomers, what they said, and the ancient scriptures and so forth, they explain it in a much more reasonable way, although we call it superstition. According to the ancients, they are stupid. These modern people are stupid. They're calling the ancients superstitious. The ancients are calling the modern stupid. Because they can't think properly what is the actual situation. And they don't tell anybody. They keep telling the same foolishness, misconception, and it gets repeated and taught like that and accepted as the truth. But it's not. And it cannot be. A little logic, little common sense. Just like Prabhupada used to say, life comes from life. Who does not know this? Why they are saying life comes from matter? Where have you ever seen it? Foolishness. They never see it. And yet they say it as if it was the gospel truth. As if it was somehow or other was the sacred truth, revealed truth. They think life comes from matter. Where are they getting this from? Life comes from life. Anyone can see it. If massive bodies are moving at tremendous speeds, how can they not collide after billions of years? Unless there's some intelligence there. There is intelligence, not what you think, the kind of intelligence you have, but a superior intelligence that is controlling everything. This is Vedic knowledge. So here, scriptures tell us we must have this karpanyam, humility, surrender, humble surrender. This is our real, this will lead us to understand things properly. Will lead us to understand our real condition and not get caught up in thinking we're so big, so important, and making all kinds of wars and problems in this world. Making a, what do you call that, a mess. Making a slaughter out of a life. This kind of thinking of surrender and humility will help us get to our proper conception. Very beautiful conception of what we are, what is actually there, and how we have a harmonious relationship with all of that. Not only harmonious, loving, and sweet relationship with everything, the whole environment, Krishna, with everyone. And this is the kind of teaching that the world needs to bring it back to a proper adjustment. Proper adjustment of the mind, proper adjustment of the heart, proper adjustment of our activities. All right, the next verse says, Sri Krishna Nam Sarupasya Parama Pavanantvam Shivasya Durdaivam Cha Nam Namma Kari Bahudani Sarva Shaktis Tatar Pitani Amitak Smarane Nakalha Etadashi Tavakripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaiva Midishami Hajani Nanuragaha. You may know that this is from the Shikshastakam of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Bhagavatas Chaitanya Drasya Mahaprabhu gave this verse. The holy name of the Lord is the supreme purifier. Yet the soul's misfortune is to deny it. O Lord, your holy name alone bestows all good fortune of the soul. And this is why you have revealed your many different names, as is Krishna and Govinda. You have offered all your transcendental potency in your holy name without initiating any scriptural or philosophical hard and fast rules or regulations concerning time, place, or circumstance to be reserved in chanting it. Dear Lord, in this way you have given your mercy to the living entity by making your name so easily available, and yet my misfortune in the form of offense, nama parad, does not allow love for that merciful name to be born within my heart. Lord Sri Chaitanya De, Sri Chaitanya Chandra. You want to read it in Spanish?
Es Maharaja. El santo nombre del Señor es el purificador supremo. Sin embargo, el infortunio del alma es rechazarlo. Oh, mi Señor, solo tu santo nombre otorga al alma toda buena fortuna. Y por eso has revelado muchos diferentes nombres, tales como Krishna y Govinda. En tus santos nombres has investido toda tu potencia trascendental. Y para cantarlo, no es necesario seguir reglas y regulaciones rígidas con referencia al tiempo, lugar y las circunstancias. Querido Señor, al facilitar que tu nombre sea tan asequible, otorgaste tu misericordia a las entidades vivientes. Aún así, debido a mis ofensas, nama aparat, soy tan desafortunado que en mi corazón no florece el amor por ese misericordioso nombre, el Señor Supremo, Sri Chaitanya Chandra.
Do you know Shikshastakam? Ayanandaji. Do you know the Shikshastakam?
Yes, Maharaja, in this book, Shastakam.
Okay.
8 verse, 8, no?
Eight verse. This is one.
Yes.
This is one verse from the Shikshastakam. One of the 8. It starts Cheto Darpana Marjanam, Bhava Mahadvagni Nirvapanam. You know that? That's how it begins. Then the second version, Nam Namakari Dahuda. So interesting, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying this, how important it is. The holy name can cleanse the heart, and it has all the potencies of the Lord in the name. And there's no rule, no regulation to chant the holy name. He's giving the holy name the most powerful thing with so many potencies. And there's no rules for chanting it. Anyone can do it. Anyone can say Hare Krishna, Govinda. But then Mahaprabhu was saying, but I am unfortunate. I don't have any inspiration to say it. I don't have any inspiration to chant. Although it's so beautiful, so powerful, so important, and there's no restriction to saying it. Still, I am very unfortunate because I don't chant the name. No, isn't that our position also? He has taken our position, so humble. We are fallen souls. The name has been given to everyone. And there's no requirement. You don't have to pay anything. You can just take it and say, chant Hare Krishna. So easy. And yet, what do? We don't say it. We talk so many other things. Blah, 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 blah. How often do we say Hare Krishna? This is the problem. This is what Mahaprabhu is telling us. He is Krishna himself. He is coming as a Krishna in the form of his own devotee. And he is saying this. I don't have any attraction for chanting the name. I just want to say so many other words. Mahaprabhu is telling us this. Therefore, we can understand how humble he is. He is teaching us humility. He's taking our position. He's telling people, everyone, I am just like you. You don't chant the name, so I don't chant the name. Therefore, I'm a very fallen soul. Although those names are very, very, very important, have so much potency, and can do so much good to everyone, still we don't do it. You know Haritaki? You know what Haritaki is? A Vedic medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, Haritaki. A very bitter medicine. But if you take it, it's very good for your digestion, for your stomach. So people don't like to take it because it's too bitter tasting. But at the same time, it's very good, so people take it for medicine. But Harinam is very sweet. The sweetest thing. But people don't take it. They take sugar. They like to eat sugar, ice cream, different things. But to taste the name, they're not so inclined. It is a medicine to cure all ills, the holy name. And it's very sweet medicine. Yet nobody wants to take. No devotee feels like that. If he's not chanting the holy name, he's feeling, I am such a fallen soul. Here, everything is, Krishna has given all his mercy to us, but we don't take it. We engage in everything else, but we're not chanting the holy name, relishing that sweet taste. And then he says here that the reason we don't do it is because of this nama parad, offense. The reason we're not attracted is because we're offenders to the name. We don't chant it properly with the proper attention, with the proper affection, with the proper love. With the proper mentality. We chant the name and we make offense. If we could chant the name purely, immediately all the coverings of Maya would fall from us. We find ourselves dancing with Krishna. Why is the name so powerful? Why is the holy name so powerful? Because it's non-different from Krishna. You can imagine when you say Krishna, Krishna is there. you're associating with Krishna. And Krishna being all attractive, when you're associating with the all attractive Krishna, your heart, that attraction is called love. Your heart, love awakens within your heart. And the more you chant, the more your love awakens. The more your love becomes sweeter and sweeter. Till you become mad. Madly in love. That is the result of chanting the holy name. But Krishna is there. When you associate with Krishna, immediately your heart wants to love. Awakens. Your love awakens within your heart. There's the meaning of all attractive. It attracts our hearts. Once you love, once our love for Krishna awakens, everything else is drawn toward him. Mind, body, everything. Love is that powerful. Can conquer over everything. Any question? Comment? Pregunta.
Maharaj, without Nama Prada, how to chant, Maharaj?
How to chant without Nama Parad? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Yes, Maharaj.
Well, we have to know the offenses, first of all, the aparad. What are the 10 offenses to chanting the holy name? If you have that, if you know those 10 offenses, then you have to avoid them. That's how we chant without them. I don't remember every one of them, but we have to be very obedient to the spiritual master. That's one. And we have to not allow our mind to wander to different things when we're chanting also. We can't engage in sinful activities when we're chanting, if we want to chant without offense. And we can't use the name to cover up our sinful activities. 10 different offenses are like that. You look them up, okay? You look up the 10 offenses to the holy name, and then you try to see which ones you are avoiding, which ones you are doing, and then like that, remove those 10 offenses, and then you can chant properly.
Okay, thank you, Maharaj.
I think there's one book printed by the Mutt on the 10 offenses. I think Acharya Maharaj used to give that book to his disciples. Did he give you a book? And you
Yes, Maharaj, I have.
He gave you
Yes,
that
Maharaj.
book. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, in that book,
Yes.
it tells us how to remove the aparad. Then we can chant with purity. Okay, we'll read the next verse, text number 4. Ubuddha Swarupe Svabhava Karpanyam Parama Karuniko na Bhavatpara Parama Sochatyamo Rachamat Paraha Iti Vinchintya Hare Mai Pamare Yaruchitam Yarunata Tadachara. Humility is a natural symptom of the soul and his awakened state. O Lord Hari, you are the supreme merciful, second to none, and my condition of life is the most lamentable, second to none. O Lord of the Adu dynasty, considering this, dispense whatever you deem fit for the sinful wretch. There are 26 qualities. 26 qualities. All right. Soul has 26 qualities. The first one is humility. To be humble is not something we have to, not something we have to do. We don't have to do something to be humble. That is our nature. The soul's nature is to be humble. I mean, as I explained before, what kind of mentality is it to think that we are so big? Under our toes tiny within this universe. So humility is a natural quality of somebody who has some consciousness, has awakened. Huh? In modern politics, to talk about the woke, people who are awoken, are awakened. Well, this is the really awakened to understand your humble position. That your real position is to be very humble, insignificant. Only thing we can ever expect to raise us up from our humble position is mercy. Mercy is the only thing that will work, that will be of value to the most humble. Because the humble won't think I can do anything. I can do anything and everything on my own. That is the proud person. The arrogant person will think like that. I don't need any help from anybody. Oh. I'm independent in this world. No one can help me but myself. Devotee never feels like that. He feels, I am totally dependent upon mercy. If I don't have Krishna's mercy, then I have nothing. If I don't have the mercy of Guru and Vaishnava, of Shastra, of the holy name, then what do I have? Nothing. They are the air that I breathe, the water that I drink. They are like that to me. Can anyone live without water? Can anyone live without air? Of course not. And yet we think we're independent. So a devotee also feels, I am completely dependent upon mercy. Otherwise, I can't maintain my life. And only by the mercy of the Lord who comes to me in the form of Guru, Shastra, Sadhu. and the name and service. And only by these things that I am living my life. Otherwise, without them, how would I live? Not possible. I'm not independent. I'm dependent, so dependent. Everything. Do you make your digestion and your stomach work? Somehow it's working, thank God. If it stopped working, then will you be finished? Very difficult. Heart is beating. Who's making that beat? You are? No. All these things are going on so nicely. Who do we have to thank for that? Do we ever think we have to thank anybody? People are in so much illusion, they don't think they're dependent on anything or anyone. That's illusion, that's Maya. So we try to explain, no, that's not your real position. That is not the correct understanding of things. You don't have the proper conception if you think like that. You must understand things in this way as the devotees, as the Lord, as the scripture explained. Here is your real life. Embrace it. Relish it. Then you will become happy. Then you will know what real happiness is. And then you will stop chasing, what is that? Will o' the wisp. The will o' the wisp. Rainbows, whatever you want to call it.
Chasing pot of gold.
Huh?
Chasing pots of gold at the end of the rainbow. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Don't look for leprechauns. Gauranga, Gauranga. This book is so valuable. Little nuggets of truth. If we could wake up to understand the tremendous treasure, Prapanna Jivanamrita, Amrita, the nectar. Not only a treasure, but the nectarian treasure, a very sweet, relishable treasure that is contained within its lines. I'll treasure this book, what it says in our hearts forever. And not only that, but as the subtitle says, positive and progressive immortality. It is the key to eternal life, how to become eternal. That you may not understand, but it is possible, and tells us how to do that. There is a plane that is eternal, a life that is eternal, and it is within us, but we have to learn how to get there by subjective evolution of consciousness. And these methods here, what is given here, the instructions given here, help us to attain that. They help us. Those who are fortunate, they can come in contact with this knowledge and apply it in their lives. and they can get eternal benefit. Patiently, but we have to go humbly. We have to continue in our sadhana, our practice, studying these things, applying these things. And certainly progress will be made. It will come. All right. I think we'll end here. Any questions? Pregunta? Comentario? Okay. It's so nice to see all of you.
Maharaj, little comment for WhatsApp. Little in, I will write little moment, Maharaj, please.
All right.
Maharaj, today's class has been very sweet. We don't have much to say. Just thank you for existing and giving us your nectarian teachings eternally at your lotus feet.
Why not? Ditto.
Ditto.
All right. Please be well this week. Chant the holy names. We'll see you again. My humble Dandavat pranams. Haribo.
Haribo.